Okay, we are back in Santa Monica, and we're going to try this flight again to Santa Ana. This is the third time I'm trying this flight. The first two times didn't go so well. The first one is on YouTube, the second one is not on YouTube yet. Wasn't sure if I was going to post the second one, but I think looking back on it, even though it didn't go well, I think there's some things people could learn from it. I know I learned from even failing it. So I will post it, it's just not posted yet. Anyway, here we are, Santa Monica. It is night, it is 10 p.m. We're gonna do this on Pilot Edge. Pilot Edge goes offline at 11 p.m. so we have less than an hour to get to Santa Ana. We should be able to just about do it if I don't waste any time. So I'm going to, first of all, start FS and economy, and also I will log into Pilot Edge. One second. And file a flight plan. It's the same flight plan we always had for the last 3 flights, so that's done. I will also load the right payload in this plane according to FS economy. Should be 5 passengers. There we go. Let this load, and we're going to get started up and moving along very soon. I need to also load up the FS passengers. We'll do that as soon as we can. Here we go. FS passengers. Okay, hold on 1 second. Still loading. Sorry, I should have done this before I started the stream, but I'll give it a second. to load. I am using Active Sky 2016, FS Real Time, Obix, as well as the new Rex World Airports 3D, which just came out today, which at night we probably won't be able to see much of, but I do like to fly in real time. So since it is, I do live not far from Santa Monica, and it is 10 p.m. here, so it's going to be 10 p.m. in the sim. Okay, let's make sure we're all in the right place. Open the doors. I turned my lights off. Let's reset everything. Payload. Okay. Let's see, aircraft. So I just try to okay. Okay. Let's get in. Oh, FS passengers. There we go. Okay. Load up. 1, 2, 1, 2. Destination is Santa Ana. It's going to take us about 45 minutes.
Destination set.
And we'll load immediately, even though I usually like to. Alright. I usually like to load in real time, but again, since we don't have a lot of time, we want to get going.
That's not going to work until you hit the master avionics switch.
Yeah, relax. Just turn the lights on. Battery. I know it's hard to see, but we will get the flood and panel lights and beacon and nav. And let's start this thing up. Set the parking brake. It is set. Great. We will engine 2 propel. Come on, propel. Oh, it's already up there. Move this down. Propeller 2. The cowl flaps have to be open. There we go. Switch the camera view to engine start. Okay, we need, well, all my, you know what, there'll be fuel.
That's
so
not going to work until you hit the master avionics switch.
these have to go all the way up. Fuel pump on. Looking at this, it's going to peak. Off.
That's not going to work until you hit the master avionics switch.
Annoying. I've got to remap that key so it doesn't do that. Back to off, and then halfway, and here we go. Let's start engine 2. And let's see everything's happening. Fuel flow. Go. Okay, good. So let's do engine number 2.
That's not going to work until you hit the master avionics switch.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Oh. I started. Okay. Put this up. Fuel pump. Peak. Off.
That's not going to work until you hit the master avionics switch.
Down. Then halfway. And on. There we go. RPMs. Very good. Fuel flow. Everybody's happy. Okay. And beyond.
Course.
That's not going to work until you hit the master avionics switch.
Okay, there we go. Master avionics switch. Happy? Good. Now let's look at the radios. Turn this on. Going to set. The first VOR we're going to need is LAX 113.6. 136. And the second one we'll need is Santa Monica 110.8. 108. Okay, ready to go. First frequency we need is Santa Monica ground. Now usually it's going to be the Santa Monica ATIS, but I've had problems with the ATIS in the sim matching the Pilot Edge ATIS, so we're going to get the ATIS directly from Pilot Edge outside the sim. I know, it's ridiculous, but gotta do what we gotta do. So the first actual frequency will be ground at 121.9. And then tower is 120.9.
Hawthorne Tower, Skyline 6182 Golf is near the 91-605 interchange, inbound, full stop.
Good. We're ready for tower. We're ready with the nav. Autopilot.
Number 622 Golf, Hawthorne Tower.
Well,
Good evening, ident.
We'll get to that.
Fucking add-in 6182.
Okay, let's get our clearance. Oh, we need ATIS. So I'm gonna go.
Biggest tower, good evening, Swiss Air 592, 425 left, visual approach.
Let's
Sir
listen to
592
this.
Las Vegas Tower. Good evening, runway 25 left, clear to land, wind 240 at 3.
And hold short
Swiss Air
instructions.
592, clear to land, 25
Advise
left,
on
visual
initial
approach, thank
contact
you.
you have Bravo.
Number 622 Golf,
Santa
Hawthorne
Monica
Tower.
Muni
Thank you. The
information
altimeter
Bravo.
30. Make straight in runway
Wind
25,
080
report a
at 3.
3 mile final.
Visibility 5.
Straight in
Yes.
25, report
You know
3
what,
mile
I can't
final 6182
hear
Golf.
what they're saying. Let me switch. Well, let's try this again. Santa Monica ATIS.
0 at 3. Visibility 5. Mist. Sky clear below 12000. Temperature 16. 2.15. Altimeter 3000. 4 or GPS Alpha approach in use.
Skinley ground southwest
Landing and departing runway 21.
to Bakersfield.
Departing runway 21. Read back all runway assignments, and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have Bravo.
Okay.
Santa Monica Muni info.
Great, so we have
Southwest
Bravo.
2117 San Luis ground. Good evening, clear to the Bakersfield Airport. Departure fly runway heading.
3000.
Radar vectors Morro Bay. Direct Shafter. Direct. Maintain 5000. Expect 9,000. 5 minutes after
21.
departure.
Okay.
Departure
so
frequency 120.55. Squawk 1727.
Pilot cleared Bakersfield via Morro Bay, direct Shafter, then direct on departure flight runway heading 5000, 9005 after departure frequency 120.55, squawk 1727, Southwest 2117.
Southwest 2117 readback is correct. Just verify your equipment suffix for me.
We'll be slaying off tonight.
Roger.
Santa Monica ground, November 158 Echo Quebec. We're in the northeast parking, looking for IFR clearance to Santa Ana.
158 Echo Quebec, Santa Monica clearance, or Santa Monica ground, good evening. Clear to the John Wayne Airport. On departure, fly runway heading until reaching the Los Angeles 310 radial. Upon reaching the radial, turn right heading 250 without delay. Radar vectors to the Santa Monica VOR, then the Santa Monica November 4 tech route. Maintain 3,000, expect 4,000 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 125.2, squawk 1460.
Santa Monica ground, November 158 Echo Quebec, clear to John Wayne Airport. Initial heading, fly runway heading until reaching the LAX 310 radial, then turn right to a heading 250. Vectors to the Santa Monica VOR. Maintain 3,000, expect 4,000 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 125.2, squawk 1460, and we do have Bravo.
158 Echo Quebec, thanks. Read back is correct. Expect runway 21.
Alright, so first of all, it's squawk 1460. 1460. And set that to mode C and Pilot Edge. Okay. Now, here is what we need to do. So we already have LAX on the radio and the nav tuned in. We will need to set the OBS to 310. That's right here. We will fly originally the runway heading, which in this case will be heading 212. Then when we reach the 310 radial, we will turn to heading 250. So once we take off, when this line moves in and lines up, that's when we turn to
2117 at the terminal.
and then they'll give us vectors to the Santa Monica.
Southwest 2117, no problem at all. Runway 29er taxi via Alpha.
29er via
We'll go
Alpha,
from there.
Southwest 2117.
We will fly an initial altitude of 3,000, so let's set that up. 3,000, and we'll climb about 800.
Swiss Air 592, runway vacated Alpha 6.
Hawthorne Tower Skyline
Swiss
622 golf is 3
592,
miles.
Las Vegas Tower, roger. Cross runway 25 right at Alpha 6, Sig 8.
That. What else does it
Cross
say?
25 right at Alpha 6, and we'll
Ultra
take
frequency is
Charlie 12.
125.2, but we'll set that once we're holding
592,
short of
roger.
the runway.
Alpha 6, Charlie to the ramp. Monitor ground point.
Alpha 6
1.
Charlie to the ramp, Swiss Air 592, thank you.
And
Number 6182 Golf.
Okay,
Runway
we're ready to go.
25, clear to land, wind is calm.
Clear to land 25. Wind is calm. Sky 6182.
oh, the taxi lights once we
Squawk. Squawk.
let's see. When we get clear to a taxi, we will turn the taxi lights on so we can see where we're going.
Southwest 2117, San Luis Tower, good evening, wind is calm.
Okay, OBS just
Runway
crashed
29
on me,
clear for
so
takeoff.
I'm back on the stream now. And
29 clear for
hopefully,
takeoff, Southwest
let's
2117.
get back in the plane. I don't know what that was. Alright, that's good. Taxi clearance. Santa Monica ground 158 Echo Quebec, ready to taxi.
158 Echo Quebec, Santa Monica ground, roger. What side of the field are you on?
We are in the northeast parking, just northeast of the tower for 8 Echo Quebec.
158 158 Echo Quebec. Roger, runway 21 taxi via Alpha.
Taxi via Alpha, runway 21, Echo Quebec.
Miami Tower, Hawker 520, Juliet Fox, on the video for 30.
Com 2.
520 Juliet, Foxtrot Long Beach Tower, good evening, runway 30, clear to land, wind 130 at 3.
Land 30, Hawker 520, Fox.
Forgot to those. Hold on. That's not good.
Southwest 2117, squawk mode Charlie.
Now we can. There's some planes out there.
Roger, we're squawking it now, 2117.
The one thing about flying at night, you can't see anything. On the ground anyway. Okay, let's hold short of the runway here.
Southwest 2117, thank you. Contact Santa Barbara departure. We'll see you later.
Over to approach Southwest
Set
2117, thanks.
brakes. Okay. Let's get the flaps one notch.
622 Golf, where are you parking?
We are ready to go. Let's switch to tower.
Right here on the north ramp.
Roger, taxi the ramp via the north taxiway. We'll see you later.
See you later, 622.
Let's see. Yep, we're on tower, and then we'll set departure for 125.2. 125.2, look at that.
Com.
And I think we're ready. We'll need to change the lights over to
Squawk.
landing lights once we get takeoff clearance. Santa Monica Tower, November 158 Echo Quebec, holding short runway 21, ready for takeoff.
158 Echo Quebec, Santa Monica Tower, good evening. Wind 080 at 3, runway 21, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 58 Echo Quebec. Okay, lights are
Com.
set. And brake. That's good enough. Runway here. That moon, I love it. Okay, we're gonna hold the brakes and then set max throttle. Make sure it doesn't go above. Okay, it's about 27, and here we go.
Weapon Tower, Saratoga 121 to Alpha with you on runway 12 approach.
1212 Alpha, Whiteman Tower, good evening. Runway 12, clear to land, wind is calm.
12 cleared to land, wind calm. 12 Alpha.
520 Juliet Foxtrot, where are you parking tonight?
We'll head over to signature for Hawker 520, Juliet Fox.
Gear up.
Gear up.
520 Juliet Fox, roger, left on Delta, taxi Delta, Juliet 2.
We have a problem with the gear. It's not fully
Foxtrot,
retracting.
Cross runway 25 left at Juliet 2.
That's left on Delta, Juliet to Foxtrot 1 to Foxtrot, across 25 left at Juliet 2 for Hawker 520, Juliet Fox.
It's a little quieter now.
A little bit.
Okay, we're waiting for this.
158 Echo Quebec, contact SoCal departure.
Over circle departure for 8 Echo Quebec, please. Departure. Let's make the turn to 250. SoCal departure, November 158 Echo Quebec at 1,000 for 3,000.
Baron 158 Echo Quebec. SoCal departure radar contact, climb and maintain 4,000.
Up to 4,000 for 58 Echo Quebec. rising. Action is still climbing. Okay. Let's change the nav over to Santa Monica.
XL 578, flight present heading, vector for the visual approach, descend and maintain 9,000.
What is up with this gear?
Squawk.
November, Hawk rate Charlie Sierra cross Modesto at maintain flight level 200.
Up here.
Delta 1213, contact Oakland Center 133.7.
Not cool. Alright, I guess we'll...
Com.
Delta
2.
1213, heavy Oakland Center, descend and maintain flight level 200. Baron 158, Echo Quebec, turn right heading 030.
Turn right 030 for 5 Echo Quebec.
XL 578, descend and maintain 4,000.
Well, my gear is down, I guess.
XL 578, turn left heading 180.
Speed is not going up, which means something's up with the gear. Hopefully it's... I mean, I'd rather it be stuck down. At least I can land. It's really annoying. I think there's emergency procedures on here. Let's see if there's any...
XL 578, turn right heading 260.
I don't think that was for us, the heading. There's an engine failure.
Baron 8, Echo Quebec, turn right heading 090, proceed direct Santa Monica, resume navigation.
Turn right 090, direct Santa Monica and on navigation for 5 Echo Quebec, thanks. Let's see, that's all engine problems. Gear up, if possible.
XL 578, thank you, clear visual approach, right 26 left, contact Ontario Tower 120.6, good night.
Gear up landing. Possible choose firm. Sod. Or formed runway, yeah, great. And I should have reached landing site. Okay, well, it's just telling me how to land with the gear up, but is there a manual way to lower the gear? Always something. Doing well on the ATC now, which was my problem until now. Now we've got gear problems.
Delta 21, correction, Delta 1213, contact NorCal approach 127.15.
Well, the lights are on here, which means the gears are probably down.
Squawk.
So, I guess we'll deal with it.
Delta 1213, heavy, NorCal approach, Monterey altimeter
Okay, so when we get
3008, cross Boulder
so
at
when we
maintain
get to the
10,000, 10,000 at
we have to
250 knots.
to 125. So as soon as we reach VOR, we'll turn 125. Then head over to...
Baron 8 Echo Quebec, contact SoCal approach 134.9er.
Over to 134.9 for 5 Echo Quebec. November 158 Echo Quebec at 4,000.
Baron 158 Quebec, SoCal approach, Los Angeles altimeter 3000.
125. Let's keep going down. Let's see. 125. And then the Seal Beach VOR is 115.7. 115.7. So, here's what we're doing next. We're flying a heading of 125. By the way, down here, you can see LAX. It's LAX, right? We're flying right over LAX. Okay, so we're flying.
Hawker 8 Charlie Sierra, contact NorCal
heading
approach
125.
120.905.
Until we reach the
November
07
9er Delta Romeo, contact Los Angeles Center 134.65.
inbound radial of the Seal Beach. So we need to get OBS to 074.
Hawker 728 Charlie Sierra, NorCal approach,
Yep.
Stockton altimeter
So-
3005, cross seeds at maintain 1000, 11,000.
What I was saying was we're flying 125 until we reach the Seal Beach inbound 074 radial.
Plus 189 Delta Romeo, Los Angeles Center.
And we'll know when we reach
Bar
it.
style altimeter 3002.
And
Disregard,
this
you don't
line
actually need that, never mind.
right here on the OBS moves in and lines up. And as soon as it does that, that means we're hitting that radial, the 074 radial. And when we do, we have
Sky
to tell.
10 Echo, time now 053.
So heading 074 and head directly to the Seal Beach VOR. And once we pass right over the
Sky 10
VOR,
Echo, roger, turn right heading 080, descend and
turn
maintain 5,000
and head
vectors
the
for the visual
outbound
approach runway 17.
110
radio,
radial, which will take us directly to John Wayne Airport.
Sky 10 Echo, roger, turn right heading 080, descend and maintain 5,000. Baron 58, correction, Baron 8 Echo Quebec, contact SoCal approach 128.1.
Over 28.1 for 58 Echo Quebec.
Southwest 2117, contact Bakersfield approach 118.8.
November 158 Echo Quebec, level at 4,000.
Baron 158 Echo Quebec, SoCal approach, John Wayne altimeter 3001, and expect vectors for the visual approach, runway 20 right.
Expect vectors for the visual for 58 Echo Quebec. 7, 1. While we're still 16 miles away, let us get the ATIS in John Wayne. I guess I'm gonna do this outside the sim. It's very annoying, but
Southwest 2117, Bakersfield approach, Bakersfield altimeter 3003, expect visual approach, runway 12 right.
Temperature 17. 2.15. Altimeter 3001. Visual approach runway 20 left, 20 right, in use. Departing runway 20 left, 20 right. Use caution for bird activity in the vicinity of the airport. Read back all runway assignments, and hold short instructions. All VFR departures, contact clearance delivery with your aircraft type, initial heading, and requested cruise altitude. Operate transponder with mode C on all taxiways and runways. Advise on initial contact you have uniform. John Wayne Airport
okay, we have uniform. Great, 14 miles. Yeah, 14 miles. Let's go. It's not exactly accurate. This is to the VOR, and we're not flying directly to the VOR. We're flying 100, heading 125 until we reach the 074 radial of the VOR. We'll be about 8 miles away from the VOR when we make the turn. And again, we'll tilt to 074. So, before we get there, I'll just say that the last time I flew this, they gave me a visual clearance to land, and what I didn't realize, and like I said, that's why I'm posting the other video, even though I messed up on it, because maybe you can go
1213, contact
into...
NorCal approach 133.95.
I hope it wasn't for me. What I didn't realize is when they give you visual clearance to land, that's all they're gonna give you. You can descend right away. I was waiting for them to tell me to descend, even though I had visual clearance, and I didn't realize that I could descend as soon as I get that clearance.
Delta 1213, heavy NorCal approach, San Francisco, altimeter 3008, center maintain 6,000.
So then I was stuck at 4,000 feet and almost over the airport, and I had to descend very quickly, and I had to go around, and a bunch of other stuff happened. But if I get the visual tonight, I know
Baron
that
8 Echo Quebec, correction, Baron 8 Echo Quebec, turn left heading 090.
left to 0904, 5 Echo Quebec.
Sky 10 Echo Victorville Airport, 2 o'clock, and
Alright, so we never
10
actually
miles.
reached the turning point, and we got a vector, so that's fine. We can vector us around.
Sky 3610 Echo, cleared visual approach, runway 17. Radar service terminated. Contact Victorville Tower, 108.35. Good night.
So the tower at Santa Ana is 126.8. Let's set that up.
Delta 1213 heavy, expect visual approach. Correction, expect ILS runway 28 left approach.
So that's already set to go.
Delta 1213 heavy, negative. Hawker 728 Charlie Sierra, contact NorCal approach 123.85.
Hopefully our landing gear will hold. I guess we'll find out. Nothing to do about it now.
Hawker 728 Charlie Sierra, NorCal approach, San Francisco altimeter 3008, expect ILS runway 28 right approach. Southwest 2117, turn right 10 degrees.
Okay, so far so good. This flight, other than the gears, wasn't yelled at by ATC a single time yet. Not there yet, but you know, this is a lot better than.
Baron 8 Echo Quebec report. John Wayne Airport in sight. 1 o'clock, 1 miles.
Will report when we have the runway in sight for 5 Echo Quebec. Let's see where this airport is. Usually at night it's easier to see.
Delta 1213 heavy contact. NorCal final approach
Lights.
135.65.
Let's find out. He said 1 o'clock. The other night when I flew this, it was very easy to see. I mean, I could see it for miles, but I don't see it now.
Delta 1213 heavy NorCal approach. Cleared ILS runway 28 left approach.
Don't see it. Oh, I see it. Right there. We have the runway in sight for 5 Echo Quebec.
Two. Com.
Aircraft call and say again, please.
That was 58 Echo Quebec. We have the runway in sight.
Baron 8 Echo Quebec. Roger, clear. Visual approach runway 20 right.
Clear the visual approach for 20 right. 58 Echo Quebec. Okay. Autopilot. Oh.
Baron 8 Echo Quebec. Contact John Wayne Tower 126.8. Good night.
Level to 126.8. Thanks. 126. John Wayne Tower, November 158 Echo Quebec, descending through 3,800 for runway 20 right, full stop.
Number 158 Echo Quebec, John Wayne Tower, good evening, runway 20 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 20 right, 58 Echo Quebec. Descend some more. Get some flaps in. Approach speed on this plane is 120, and then reduce the speed to about 90 over the threshold. And keep the runway in sight. And the cannon altitude is 1,000. I believe the runway altitude is around, I want to say 200? No, it's not. It's about 20. I'm pretty sure it's around 20. But I know that, yeah, so it's around, it should be around 1,000 for the apparel. So far, so good. Hopefully we can land this thing without crashing. Because of the gears, that would suck. Basically. Alright, 20 right. go. Flaps. I really shouldn't have extended those flaps above 120. Hopefully they'll hold. I overshot that runway. So let's fix that. Sooner rather than later. I'm getting a landing gear warning that they're up, which means that hopefully they are down, or at least it's sensing they're down. Who knows if they actually are. I'm a little fast, a tiny bit low. Fix that. There we go, back on the right slope. Not exactly lined up.
San Francisco Tower Delta 1213 heavy ILS 28 left.
There we go. You're at 90 right over the threshold. That's perfect.
346 or see, I did it again. Delta 1213 heavy, runway 28 left, clear to land, wind 090 at 3.
Delta 1213 heavy, clear to land, runway 28 left, thank you.
Stall! Stall!
Don't worry about it.
Visual 12 right.
Southwest 2117, Bakersfield Tower, runway 12 left, clear to land, wind 030 at 5.
12 left or 12 right for 2117?
Clearance sky over Nashville 6 South Charlie, unable to get the weather, but we would like advisories to Fullerton via Elmont.
Let's see.
06 Alpha Charlie. Burbank clearance, good evening. Departure frequency 134.2, squawk 3361.
Departure 134.2 and didn't get the squawk, and I was unable to get the weather. If you could get that for me.
Number 906 Alpha Charlie, the squawk code 3361, and I'll get the weather here for you in a second.
Squawk 3661, and thanks.
Let's see what taxiway.
And Bakersfield Tower, Southwest 2117, just confirming clear to land 12 right or 12 left.
Squawk.
Southwest 2117, runway 12 right.
12 right, roger. Clear to land 12 right, Southwest 2117, thanks.
You can have the left if you like it.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and take the left. We're closer. I'm gonna get you over here to 12 left.
2117, roger, 12 left, clear to land.
Com.
Clear to land 12 left.
2. Com.
Number 906 Alpha Charlie, Burbank reporting the wind 090 at 5. Visibility 6 miles in haze, sky clear, temperature 17, altimeter 3000. Landing and departing runways 15 and runway 8.
I appreciate it, 6 Alpha Charlie, and we tried turning in 134.9, or is that perhaps the wrong frequency?
Best place to get ATIS if you're looking for it for Pilot Edge is go to myflightroute.com, and all the ATIS is there.
John Wayne Tower, 158 Echo Quebec, clear the runway on Bravo. On Echo.
Number 158 Echo Quebec, taxi Bravo to the ramp frequency.
Taxi by Bravo, thanks. Okay. Got some
Victorville Tower, Skyhawk 3610, Echo clear, runway 7, Echo 3. Request taxi to the ramp.
Not worried about
3610 Echo taxi Echo Charlie to the ramp. Cross runway 21 Echo.
Echo Charlie, cross runway 21 to the ramp, 10 Echo.
Good evening, San Francisco Tower, Hawker 728 Charlie Sierra, ILS 28 right.
728 Charlie Sierra, San Francisco Tower, good evening, runway 28 right. Clear to land, wind 09003.
28 right, clear to land, Hawker 8 Charlie Sierra.
Stop.
Delta 1213, welcome to San Francisco. Next left is Delta, taxi Delta Alpha to the ramp. You can remain this frequency, we'll see you later.
Alright.
Yeah, Delta to the ramp. Delta 1213 heavy.
Well, we made it. Let's shut the engines down and let's celebrate. Alright. Seatbelt.
Bakersfield Tower, Southwest 2117, clear of 12 left at Delta, looking to go over to the terminal.
Those.
Southwest 2117, you can taxi Delta Alpha to the ramp this frequency. Have a good night.
Delta Alpha to the ramp with you, 2117, good night.
Open the door. There we go.
And you guys are closing down here in about 4 minutes, correct?
Squawk.
Alright, taxi off.
And 6 Alpha Charlie, did you copy?
6 Alpha Charlie, sorry, what was that?
6 Alpha Charlie, you're on the northwest side of the field, and taxi.
Number 906 Alpha Charlie, Burbank, ground route to runway 15, taxi via Bravo.
Avionics off.
15 via Bravo, thanks, 6 Alpha Charlie.
Alright, end flight. Let's see. What did I get on here? Perfect flight. The only penalty I got, stalling. Oh, on landing I stalled for like half a second and gave me 150 points
Tower
off.
Hawker 8 Charlie Sierra's off.
But my
to
reputation,
right at
67.82.
Delta taxi to the GA.
This is my first flight, by the way.
To Charlie Sierra, you can taxi Delta Charlie to the ramp this frequency. Have a good night.
I just
Delta
reinstalled
Charlie
it.
to the
It's a brand new
ramp, Charlie
install.
Sierra, we'll see you. Have a good night.
Company's reputation, let's see. Considering that the flight was very good, the tickets priced low, passengers flight think that your company's reputation should be 96%. Terrific. Great. Record this flight. And batteries off. We are done. Alright. That was fun. I did it. We had some gear issues. But other than that, what was the other issue? I thought there was something else. Oh, let's turn the lights off. There we go. What was the other issue? Oh, just the FS economy fuel thing. Yeah, I don't know. I'll figure that out. But the flight itself went well. I wasn't yelled at once. I followed all directions, and that was awesome. So, third time's a charm, I guess. Alright, I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot.